Hello everyone and welcome back to this Let's Play of Might and Magic 6, The Mandate of Heaven, where we are in Blackshire, because I don't 100% remember why exactly we are here. In this episode, we are gonna head back to a place that we can't quick travel to, unfortunately. But I think it's gonna be easiest to go there from... Actually, I want to check out one more thing. Now that we are master water magic, we can teleport wherever we want, so, like, that's quite lucky.
Need a ride?
I want to check out if we have done everything we need to do in Silvercoat with the council quest.
Hold! The Lady Loretta Fleece.
Oh, we have!
Of the Eastern
At last!
Sea and
What you would
Chancellor
never
of the
finish.
Treasury.
Maybe you're good for something after all. You have won my support in the council and, of course, payments. Oh, that's pretty great. I wasn't sure if we had finished or not, but apparently we had. So, we were going to New Sorpigal because New Sorpigal would take us to... I am so lost right now for some reason. There we go, Castle Iron Fist. Because here in Castle Iron Fist, we have a few things to do. First of all, as you see here, we haven't explored nearly... We have explored pretty much half Castle Iron Fist. And there's one very important dungeon that we have to do here to promote Percival to Archmage.
How are you doing?
Before we do that, I want to check out what
How are you doing?
we need to do become Master of the Spirit Magic, which apparently we can do because we are High Priests.
Yes.
So, thank you, Bishop Inquisitorio. That felt kind of great. Master Spirit Magic just means, well, powerful heroism and bless, but we kind of already have powerful... we already have powerful bless and heroism now from our power, so I'm not really sure how much need we have it, but hey, it was free, so why not do it? Why did... I don't know what just happened there. Camera glitched out for some reason.
Hello.
Hello. Another thing that I want to do is just to get rid of these things. Like, right now we have the Mighty Halberd, we have some swords spared up, or saved up. We are most likely... We can save... This is what we're going to save, or this is what we're going to sell. We're just going to save the Supreme Axe just in case. We can use it for something later, like enchanting it or something. Come again.
Come again.
Finest armor in the land.
Is what I just sold you.
Come back soon.
Because we have a quest to get the Crystal of Terrax, I think it is. And it wasn't really described where it was, but where it is in... Okay, another thing I'm going to do. This is a slightly long dungeon, an annoying dungeon. Not necessarily difficult though, which is the positive thing here.
May we be of service? Live long and prosper.
Especially now that we have light magic at such a high level, it's not going to be very difficult. First of all, going to teleport here. We wouldn't have any problems killing these guys right now, but it is pretty close to our goal. Because I think it is down here. Yes, indeed. This place is known as Corlagon's estate. And he was apparently... yeah, actually it's described here anyway. Once the residence of Archmage Terrax, Corlagon received the estate from Archibald for his service during the Succession War. The Archmage is no longer an Archmage.
Perhaps this place isn't the right place for us.
He is now a lich. And he is residing here in this estate, filled with other goodies like ghosts and spirits. Ghosts and spirits, not necessarily the most dangerous, but the ghosts, the ones in red, aren't they ghosts? Or no, they're not ghosts then. Evil spirits and specters, some of them can be, as far as I remember, they can one-shot you down to 0 HP, which can be super annoying, but not necessarily super dangerous. I'm going to be dropped a lot of rings here today, though, which I'm wondering if we're going to save them because we are Master of Water Magic. We can probably get enchant weapon or enchant item soon, so we can use that instead of it. Either way, behind this door, just more spirits and specters and stuff. Again, this won't really be a huge problem in terms of monsters. Yes, we will face one Lich, which at this point can be semi-dangerous, but it's the pure number of enemies in this place that is going to be the issue. So we are going to save on occasion in here, just because it's going to be annoying to finish. And I am also curious if this, like in Might and Magic 7, where they sometimes can aid you when they hit you. And it's not like that's like the biggest deal in the world, but it's annoying, for sure. Can't really drink the water. As you saw behind there, this is a secret door that's going to open up at some point, but it's not open yet, so we're just going to have to walk the only way that we can walk. Which features a lot of ghosts. Oh boy, I hate this dungeon. Well, I don't hate it, but usually, right now, we are here at the level where we are higher level than what we're supposed to, I guess, when we're here. If that makes sense. Like,
There's no life left in that.
I have sometimes been here so early that I've gotten promoted to Archmage before I'm even a Cavalier. Because that can technically be done. Skeletons we have faced before, not a major issue anymore. Curse can be annoying, for sure. But at the same time,
Got it.
like, nothing we can do about that. Not gonna touch these trash heaps. They rarely provide anything good. What is that thing over here, though? Okay, just a grave or something? I don't know. Oh boy, this place, yeah. We're just gonna go explore the rest of this hallway that we were in earlier. That is a huge staircase filled with specters and ghosts and evil spirits. You have to be a bit careful there because you can easily get swarmed if you're here at lower levels. There's also a secret treasure chest there that I found out as a kid, which I'm very proud of that I found out. I'm gonna show you. I can't get to it right now. Oh, come on. Okay. Apparently there were more than I anticipated. Okay. Okay, that could have been worse. They just weakened me, which... No, we're weak from another thing. So what that thing just did now, it either made us older, yes it did, okay, 25 to 24. I don't really care about that. The reason why we're weak is because our rough power gave us haste, and haste goes out because it's pretty powerful. It makes us weak, so we're just gonna have to cure the weakness, which isn't that difficult. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. But being older right now isn't really such an issue. It's not really an issue until you get like 50 plus or something, which isn't going to happen. Besides, if I remember correctly, this game features, in comparison to Might and Magic 7, it actually features a way to age back. That is not a potion, and that is a Fountain of Youth, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can of course loot these coffins because that's not creepy at all. Cure poison, sure, we're gonna bring that. A ring that we can enchant later, sure, we're gonna bring that. Cure poison again, sure, we're gonna bring that. Doom. Doom. Oh my, our ref power is already out? That was literally an hour of that, isn't it? Huh. I wonder then if it actually, like next time it goes out, if it's just gonna be better for me to just use Bless and Heroism. We just got Curse though, but I think we have removed Curse. So that's good. Again, the enemies in here are not tough, but they are annoying. But are there worse dungeons than this one? Oh, for sure. Come on, let's take out these evil spirits. Another ring? You're good at finding rings today. Sure, you can do that. Another ring! Come on, buddy. But that can be enchanted. Page from Corlagon's diary that for some reason is hidden in here. My studies of the Crystal of Terrax has grown tiring. I don't think I grasp enough of the basic magics to fully understand the lessons of the crystal. My time is growing short there, and I think I will be forced to continue my studies as Lich. I refuse to let go and embrace that, not after my failure in the Succession Wars, and my failures in learning magic. I'll use the time I gain from Lichdom to train myself more fully in magic and plot my revenge on the Iron Fist for what they've done to Archmage and myself. Promising!
Yes.
Not yes, that is not a good want. Stop with the cheerfulness.
There's no life left in that.
Because, like, later on in this game, you'll basically only find items worth more than 1,000 gold, which is like the limit from them saying, yes, here. At least in Might and Magic, Might and Magic 7, they changed it so that it actually scaled. So after a while, you wouldn't really be impressed unless you found artifacts or relics or something like antique. Which makes way more sense for me, really. But since we have Sorix, at least we can hear his "whoa" voice line every so often, because that is pretty much my favorite voice line in the entire game. Maybe with the exception of greetings and salutations. So, the secret over here is that if you have Earth Magic, the only time you're going to use Earth Magic, I swear, and it should be Mind Magic, mind you. Which is also useless though, so I wouldn't have it either way. Telekinesis. And up here, that is a chest that you have to open twice, because it is... Okay, why are you crazy right now? My cat just ran across. Oh, hi! There we go. So as I said, there's a ton of specters and ghosts out here, but apparently we can trap them a bit. I don't mind this. Oh, here we go. We can do this, guys. By the by, shouldn't we use something else since we are Master Water Magic? We only have Cold Beam, which doesn't do much damage, does it? But change to Lightning Bolt instead. It makes more sound, which is bad, but it does more damage, which is good. Okay, this is simpler than I thought it was going to be, because usually, when I was younger, I think I always forgot that I could do this, like the... Oh, hi. And of course, we are weak as well. Oh, and that's the one hit KO I was talking about. And of course they had to hit Sorix, which will take forever to get back up and going again. But it's okay. We'll just cure weaknesses first. And when we have that up and going again, we're gonna have to do some healing. Shame we don't have Power Cure here right now, because Power Cure could have been pretty helpful. But yes, so when you are here early in the game, like I usually do, this poses more of a threat than it does right now. But right now we're here so early that, to be honest, it's not really much of an issue here.
Got that one.
Only skeletons left? Good. Since we are indoors, there is no fall damage, and we're going to go down here later anyway. So for now, we're actually just going to continue on where we're supposed to. and battle some way dangerous skeletons.
No problem.
Yeah, skeletons are trying to become showers. You know, I'm just gonna bless myself right now anyway, because it's running out in like 19 minutes. Day of the Gods still lasts, so it's not as powerful yet, because naturally we... Oh, right, I forgot about this. That scared me there for a few seconds. There are some teleportation places here in this dungeon, which will confuse you a bit. Naturally, and just let yourself be confused, it will make sense eventually. And it's not like it's the Sylph Company in Pokemon, you know, Generation 1, with all the teleportations and stuff like that. It teleports you to useful places, and it just has to happen. So I'm wondering if ghosts can drain your spell points, and the red ones can drain your health. Hi, there's that person. And the blue ones that are not ghosts, evil spirits or whatever, are the ones who can make you older. That's what I think right now. Good thing, again, that you only go for the characters that I actually need to battle. Well, I guess it could be worse. If they did Heather, I would actually not struggle, but
Alright.
it would actually be kind of annoying. More skeletons on the ground above us, but we are going to go there anyway later on, so don't worry. As far as I remember, there are a few dead ends in this dungeon, which is natural for a Might and Magic 6 dungeon. They feature a ton of dead ends usually, to basically contain treasure. A Dark Hammer Antique. The Antique Dark Hammer, sure, we're gonna keep that.
Got it. Aha. Ah. Aha.
Nothing beats my Wizard Cap of Defense. I'm probably gonna keep that from to the end of the game, hopefully. What I was hoping for here, though, was that we eventually would find kind of a safe spot to rest up a bit. Not that I desperately need it, but it would be nice with replenishing some things. And of course, it wouldn't be a Might and Magic 6 dungeon without some buttons, without explanations. For the most part, I would just say go for it. Push every button you can find. It usually doesn't do anything bad, at least.
We can't.
Yeah, we can technically rest here, we just have to save up first. Because resting in a Lich's mansion is not necessarily something I would do. Or I wouldn't feel safe doing it, if that makes sense. I would feel very unsafe. Oh, we don't have Day of the Gods anymore, since we rested. And Day of the Gods have a pretty high oh, that's so confusing. Well, basically what it does is just teleport you at the end of this hallway, really, when you look at it. That's not really that painful. Day of the Gods have a very long recovery time, so casting in the middle of the battle can actually be quite deadly, because your healer just gets incapacitated for a long time. I think we're just going to jump down here, actually, for no particular reason. Kill these skeleton knights without much issue, and just start exploring some more. Thank you for hurrying up a bit. It's like I couldn't hit any of these guys. Now, where did Corlagon find all of these undead? And those are the true questions.
There's no life left in that one.
No kidding, Heather.
There's no life left in that one.
Yeah, like I said, no kidding, because of course there's no life left in a skeleton. But again, whatever floats your boat to say. This will be eventually an escape route, I guess. It's what we saw earlier, you know, by that fountain or whatever it's supposed to be. And we could see that there was a hidden thing behind it. It eventually opens. I'm not really sure how to open it yet, but it will open. And I think that other button we did opened up one of those things. If you see all the way back in the beginning, when we entered here, there was some kind of door that wouldn't open. Was it over here, maybe? I think that opened it, and it leads down to Corlagon eventually. But as of right now, we're just going to continue on opening the doors we fought. Oi! That was scary. Yes, can we please kill someone now? Thank you, there we go. I just love it, like, every one of my parties, and it's of course because of the way I play it. Every single time I battle a group of enemies, my party decides to damage all of them equally before they kill them. It's just like the worst idea ever, really. Okay, a bunch of skeleton knights here, I don't appreciate that, but not much we can do about it.
No problem.
She says after getting cursed. I'm just gonna kill the skeleton lord first, and I'm gonna see about removing that curse. One thing I feel like I have been in this Let's Play is that I've been very lucky with the spells I've gathered so far. Because, like, by getting, like, Remove Curse, I found Hour of Power, Day of the Gods, of the light spells immediately. I found Town Portal, I found Fly pretty early. The only one I'm missing is really Lloyd's Beacon, which will come very much in handy once I get it. Especially now as, like, a Water Magic Master. But yeah, this is going pretty well, to be honest. This is not nearly as bad as I feared it would be, which is good. I don't think I'll keep it to 30 minutes this time, but yeah. Now, this thing is kind of tricky. You can't reach it by ordinary means, and I think, actually, when you try to pick it with telekinesis, it doesn't actually do anything. They're just trying to trick you.
Got that one. There's no life.
Heather, you need to stop saying that. No water means you can go down there, of course. We're just gonna try to explore everything we can here first, because there are monsters coming up from the fountain, as far as I can tell. Yeah, not tempting. What if we... Bear with me. What if we... We don't have sparks? Ah, we don't have sparks. Okay, never mind. Then we're just gonna go down there, guns blazing. Now, how Corlagon was able to build all of these long hallways, and why... One thing that always surprises me when you're like entering estates or castles in this game is that they don't feature a kitchen, they don't feature barracks, they're just long, empty hallways. How does that make sense? It doesn't to me. Yeah, we got this, guys. We got this so hard you can even pick up bodies while you're fighting. That's pretty impressive. Nice. Oh, indeed. Now watch it get like fire resistance +2 once Percival tries to enchant it. Yeah, so this is the door that opened up earlier, and it's basically a shortcut down to the lower sections where you haven't been yet. So, but it's nice to know that it's open. I dare say that we're way over halfway in this dungeon now. Way over halfway. Not the thing is though, I am never that good at remembering where things are. which means, like, I don't remember exactly where I'm supposed to go in Might and Magic 6 in order to get to Corlagon, for an example. Down here seems like a good idea as any, so we might as well just do that. Ah, of course, there's a... Hi! I should have saved, shouldn't I? Okay, this... Why are they not hitting?
There's no life left in that one. Got it.
It's just when I see multiple specters, I always think there is a chance here that they're just all gonna down my party in one shot. And that wouldn't be very fun. One thing that's good about these long, narrow pathways, though, is that it's very easy to kite down opponents with the bow if you want to. Right now, I don't really see the point of doing it with this party, since they are solid enough to just take them on hand to hand anyway. If memory takes me correctly, though, I just said I don't remember like where to go to get to Corlagon and stuff like that. If memory serves me correctly, I think we're getting close, but I might also be completely wrong. I just remember that I usually get to Corlagon before I actually am done with the entire dungeon. Like, he's never the last room for me. That is always some pathway that I missed, but that is the curse of Might and Magic 6 in general. Oh, here was the entrance. Oh, here. Okay, or exit. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm doing anymore.
Got that.
Now, why arrows are so effective against ghosts and stuff like that, I will never know, but... Oh, come on, we can do this. Come on! Thank you. It shouldn't be that difficult to kill these guys. On the ring, though, we're gonna be able to enchant a lot of rings here today. Or not today, we don't have enchant item yet, but when we do, we're gonna have a lot of nice things to enchant. That's nice. Now, if we could just lure one and one of them, we could probably snipe them down pretty easily. Okay, they're all coming, but I can walk backwards. I can walk backwards. Walking backwards is easy. Okay, we got most of them before they arrive here now, which is nice. Another ring again. These things drop rings like they are candy. Skeleton lords, they used to freak me out a bit as a kid. They're just so big, you know? The tiny skeletons are just cute, but the large skeleton lords are, okay, I wouldn't say scary, but... So here's where you fall down. In the beginning, if you had fallen down, that is. So that's nice to know that we have been here now. That is too cheap to be properly enchanted, so we're not going to try that. Intellect plus 3 does not sound good enough. It doesn't. We're not even going to bother selling it. Scope of weakness, curses, weakness. If we find insanity at some point, we're going to have some insane nights. Because I've mentioned this before as well, but insanity for me is just, it's a positive. Now, where is it that we haven't been yet? I know there is one place. Was that here or here? I don't remember. We're gonna have to walk through these tunnels a bit. Right now we're in the green, which means that we are not in danger whatsoever. But that doesn't mean there's no enemies left there because we haven't found Corlagon himself. Again, why Corlagon decided to create these intricate buildings or pathways and stuff like that, I will never know. None of my business either, I presume, so it's fine, but... Dude. I'm just wondering if the one place I said earlier that, oh, that button is just a trick button. Maybe it isn't! Maybe that button is the cover that was in front of it is now removed. That is actually a possibility, so... Oh, but I can't get up here. I forgot about that. Guess we're walking back again, then. Fun, good times for everyone. Oh, this game. So many pleasures, so much pain. But I'm gonna finish all of this in one episode. I just don't want to go on for too long. But I do promise that eventually I'm going to try to be more strict with the 30-minute mark, because I know it's annoying to try to watch more than so much in one sitting. At least that's what I think myself when it comes to what I would prefer as a watcher. But can I go down here now, or would that just result in the same? I'm worried that might result in the same. Oh, I'm so confused by the maps. No, it's going to be okay, because I'm going to go out on top of where I got earlier. So yeah, it's going to be fine. Now, liches aren't really that difficult. The only annoying thing about liches is that they know how to dispel. And dispel is powerful because so far we have light magic, which is very buffy. Yeah, there we go. I lied earlier, sorry about that. Now, what this opens, though, I am for sure not sure about. Oh god, yeah, I just thought it wasn't treasure in here, so...
Yes.
And I got scared. Don't ask me why. God, that was a crappy treasure room, but hey, at least I found it. I just saw on the minimap that there was something down there. But I still think there is like one more place where we haven't been. And apparently we're closing in on it. Yeah, down here. That's what I thought. Because that's where you walked about the skeletons, yeah. So, I'm gonna assume that this is the last room, so we're gonna save here, because suddenly you see... Well, oh, hi! Oh, that's right, he tricks you, basically. He summons you into battle him. And of course we get cursed. And we can't run away. Power Ledge! Ah! Well, good thing we saved. Because we can't heal these guys up again. Okay, he got me. I admit, if I'm gonna load. I'm very sorry about that. And then we're just gonna run around a bit. We're gonna ignore everybody except for him. And then... Since liches are... Preferably, they distance fight, as far as I remember. There's only one exception to that rule for some strange reason, but that's not Corlagon. Book of Learning? No?
Aha.
Did I read it wrong? What was it, a longsword? I just thought I saw Learning.
Aha.
Still too cheap to be upgraded. Okay, so we are getting there. We're just gonna have to be careful around this guy. Day of the Gods is still active. We're just gonna Hour of Power on now, but are we though? Yeah, sure. So we get haste and stuff just for a short while. And shield. Because the thing is, like, as I told you, he can dispel. As far as I remember at least. So the thing is, just go into hand and kill him, because while he does a lot of damage, it's kind of like a glass cannon thing. Some gauntlets, they sucked. And then, finally, of course, what we're here for.
Got it. Yes.
The Crystal of Terrax. This stone looks like it was cut or chipped off a much larger crystal. A faint light glimmers in the heart of the crystal. That's it for Corlagon's estate. There is nothing more to get here except for that secret treasury, but like I can't get there. So let's just immediately head back to the Mist, because I don't want to stay in that creepy dungeon any longer than I have to.
Hold!
His Grace Albert Newton.
Great
Marquis of
news!
Mist,
I
and
remember
High
what you need to
Sorcerer
find
of
the
Enroth.
Crystal of Terrax. Oh, you seem to have found it already. Well, perfect. I can train you to Archmage then. The first Archmage, Terrax, used this crystal to master the elements. Fire, earth, water, and air all formed together to make it, and from analyzing it, he learned a great deal about elemental magic. In addition, its effect on light led him to discoveries of light and dark magic. Since that time, the study of this crystal has guided every new Archmage. Let me show you the secrets of the crystal, Archmage Eye. Hello there. Are you here to tile the floors? Oh, sorry. For a moment I forgot who you were. Welcome again, Archmages. Perhaps you can assist me in an experiment or two while you're less busy. So Percival the Archmage, Heather the High Priest. It's going to take a long time before I'm going to bother upgrading these two fools to champions, because that's a dangerous quest. Before we end it, we're just going to take a look at the council, because we have done a lot of council quests. We're doing a good job. So, as you might see here, Preston Steele, Lord Temper, yeah, Osric Temper, the Raided Devil's Outpost, we have definitely not done that yet. Tori Goldman, you have my vote in Loretta's name, so that's good. Isaac Rockwell, Anthony Stone has admitted us to visit the temple. Olaf Heimdall, that's the most Norwegian name I've heard in a while. Heimdall is a Norse god. That's kind of a weird combination. Stromgard. Current Yard? Ugh. I don't know. But anyway, we can visit the Oracle. Euclid Kepler. Isn't Euclid a mathematician? And there's like blah 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 Kepler who was Lord Newton. So just a combination of different mathematicians and physicians or something, aren't they? But yeah, that's also a super difficult quest. We haven't done that yet. And then Slicker Silvertongue. As long as I am a member of this council, you will not be permitted to visit the Oracle. I am not convinced of your sincerity, and I will not grant your request. Which is crazy talk, because we have actually done the council quest for Lord Kilburn.
Hitch up the horses.
So before we end this episode, let's go talk to him. And actually, let's do another thing too, because I just noticed that we're out of food. And that's not very nice.
Hello. Hello, coming right up.
Thank you, barkeep. Where did we get so much food in the beginning? Oh, from the Radio Temple. Well, that took a long while to get rid of. But hey,
Master Nikolai Ironfist,
Silvertongue's
Prince and
refusal.
heir to the throne of Enroth.
Slicker Silvertongue refused my order? This must be treason! Still, I've known him so long, and he's never disappointed an order before. Perhaps he is suffering from delusions. Yes, that's it. He's been spending so much time investigating that horrible Ba cult that it's affected his mind. I even found one of their cloaks in his room. Perhaps you can find a cure for him. They must surely know what they've done to him. I would start at their headquarters east of Castle Kriegspire. Here, take the cloak. Perhaps you can find some use for it. So instead of just being like, hey, you bastard, you have done something stupid to us, he just says, we need to cure him. Which is stupid, but what can you do? I can't tell that just yet in case of spoilers, but you can do a funny thing here. Which just makes no sense, but we are not going to do that. But either way, there's nothing more to do about him for now. It just has to be that way. Either way, with Percival as an Archmage, I think we're just going to let things go. I'm just going to double check here. Okay, we got Lloyd's Beacon.
Yes.
That's really nice. If you have seen my Might Magic 7 Let's Plays, you know that Lloyd's Beacon lets you place... and this is going to be pretty insane. Like, for example, if I want to teleport here, I can just set a beacon here. And I can teleport to that beacon, which is invisible, standing right here, by doing this instead. And it'll be here for 84 days. And that's very nice to get back and forth from dungeons, for an example. When you have to go back to the temple to heal up a bit, you just town portal out. We just set a beacon first, town portal out. And boom, you can return fully healed. It's super nice. Super, super nice. And you can also travel to places where you are normally not allowed to go to. For example, Castle Ironfist, which is blocked from Town Portal for some reason. Well, now you can go there by...
Albert, it's gonna cost you more than you got.
we are out of gold. Okay, I totally knew that. Okay, so I know which quests we're doing next, or which 2 quests we're doing next. We are, first of all, gonna deface the outer in the monolith. That is a place that is filled with money. And we're gonna find a lost artifact near Dragoon's Keep, near Castle Temper. It's the one we saw over here. Because both of those quests give us a ton of money. So that's the plan for the next 2 episodes. Until then, I have been Abiding Gamer. Look at our glorious party members. They're so cute and adorable. I'll see you guys next episode. Bye-bye.